Marcus Borg. A new life begins through a small crack in the heart. Hello! We often say that in the face of life's crises, we pray earnestly. Where does this desperation come from? Today, drawing on the insights of theologian Marcus Borg, let's talk about how the heart, at the depth of our being, opens and closes. Borg explains that the heart in the Bible is not just emotion, but the center of our being and the source of all judgment and understanding. However, there are moments when this heart closes. At these times, we become spiritually insensitive. We fail to feel God's presence, and we live considering only our own desires and knowledge as absolute truths. As Borg puts it, this is a state where eyes and ears are closed. This closed heart does not move on its own. It isolates us like a massive wall. But the hopeful thing is, even in this solid wall, there is a vulnerable point where God's grace can permeate, which is a tiny crack. We cannot create this crack by intention or plan. This crack usually occurs through life events, like unbearable hardships, deep loss, or desperate illness. Experiences that make us realize human limitations act as a hammer that breaks the closed heart. At the same time, through religious activities, such as worship, prayer, and meditation, when we suddenly feel a spiritual presence, this crack opens. At the very moment this small crack opens, a new thing begins for us. When the crack opens, God's grace seeps in. This experience goes beyond simple realization, bringing a fundamental transition of being. Borg calls this a new birth. In this moment, we are no longer our past selves. The direction and values of life fundamentally change. Every cell is born again, and we feel a thrill as if we have been baptized. A longing for God and deep gratitude for the world burst forth. What we need to do is polish and keep this precious crack well, constantly keeping our hearts open to God. When hardships in life come, instead of seeing them as just trials, we need the wisdom to accept them as opportunities to open our closed hearts.